feels like a relic of yesteryear when a rivalry is built on tainted water. But as these fans know, the Little Brown Jug history is a long one, and when it's on the line, everyone is thirsty for a sip of victory. Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Restate the state, Paul again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Golden Gophers have one of the most unique on-campus stadiums in college sports.
And the Wolverines ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Gophers offense will go to work first. The Gophers put up quite a fight for the Jug last year, but it was the Wolverines pulling out a close one.
And that's not a surprise. Michigan dominates this series, and they own the Little Brown Jug. You might as well put Wolverines on it as much as they've won it. They need to make sure they set the tone early. Don't give Minnesota life. Show their dominance early in this football game.
You know, you had to wonder last year if a lot of those players at Michigan maybe weren't thinking about, you know, the rivalries with Penn State and Michigan State and obviously Ohio State at the end of the year. Minnesota is not a program you can overlook, though, because they are tough and they are scrappy, and they're coming for that Little Brown Jug.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Wolverines offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Andrew Marsh. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has
got a little grass. The 30. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end now in motion. The give is to Taylor. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. Could be an alley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Going with the counter play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Running inside. It's Taylor. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a connection. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. The short hands, it's Turner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Taylor. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. On the ground with the counter. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Gophers will take their 1st time out. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Creates a little, maybe some room here. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marsh. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Taylor. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They're going to run it to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Here's the return. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A first down for the offense. Nine-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. Pulls it again on the option. Finding some room. They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get outside, it's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Marsh. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. It's complete to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll run the counter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Bully ball on third and short. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The give out of the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Takes it on the return. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Taylor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Makes the grab outside. It's Thompson. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Finds a little space.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Slams ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Underwood. That's caught. It's Buchanan. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 11 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Wildcats able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And you know what they say in college football, you got to take care of the games in your own backyard. They're now 2-2 after that home win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Minneapolis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Buchanan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Throwing. Underwood. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The give from the gun. Might have a chance. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Quarterback keep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Golden Gophers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Maybe a crease. The 30. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Minnesota. Third touchdown of the game. A third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. On the run, it's Marshall. There he goes. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's Underwood to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On the move. Runs through the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Buchanan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To throw, it's Lindsey. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Taylor. In the lore of the little brown jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told them, well, come win it if you want it so badly.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but listen, it was important. I mean, it was helping hydrate people back in the day, David, so, you know, you get points for that.
Not expensive, but you know what? Anything that drives the hate between people and the animosity, sign me up, bro. And so we got to play for it. It means something, and people argued about it. Little brown jug.
And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off play action on first down. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Headed to the 4th, and Both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown. And he's in! Touchdown! Golden Gophers! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Underwood finds his man. It's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Running inside, it's Marshall. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Underwood on the play action. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Hard-hitting tackle. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The run inside. It's Taylor. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They give it to him again. There's a crease. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Got a man. It's Taylor. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll go to the counter. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wide receiver comes in motion. There's some room. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Play fake, Underwood. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Fires on the move. Working that left side. Oh, a lot of space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Bears the pressure. Makes a catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll go with a direct snap and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Hunt is on its way. Hunt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And so it's Minnesota who will be sipping the nectar of victory and taking home the little brown jug by beating Michigan. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.